comes up on the bank, it's time for the young ones to get out. The mother duck arranges the nest so the young ones will be comfortable. In the meantime, the father gathers food for them. The father duck returns to the nest and carefully feeds the ducklings. When their stomachs are full, they go back to their safest place. This secure place is under the mother's wing. Dolphins. There is a strong bond between the mother and the baby dolphin. The mother teaches the baby to meet every threat. Here is a threat. Young dolphins are having a contest with a boat. One of the dolphins does not realize that it is getting too close to the boat. The propeller or the hull could injure it. The mother dolphin recognizes the danger and comes to her baby's side. The mother pushes the baby down to the ocean floor. She emits high-frequency sound waves from her nose to her baby's body. With these waves, she sends a warning to her baby. The baby realizes its mistake. Later, the two of them swim away together. Elephants. Now, do you want to see some examples of love and solidarity in the animal world? Elephants are the biggest land animals, and one of their most notable qualities is their attachment to one another. Self-sacrifice and helpfulness are not reserved for family members, but are to be seen among the whole herd. A hot summer day in Africa. Elephants are continually on the move to find food and water. A lake has begun to dry up, and it is the only source of water in the area. It is a bit harder for this baby elephant, whose trunk is still small. He has to really bend down far to reach the water. An adult elephant bumps the baby elephant by mistake, and the baby falls into the pool of water. If the baby is not rescued right away, it will be buried in the mud and will be in danger of dying. There is no time to lose. The mother elephant kneels down and reaches into the pool. She puts her trunk under her baby and tries to pull him out. Other elephants come on the scene and join her, trying to pull the youngster out of the hole. And a patient rescue operation begins. The hole is quite deep, so some of the elephants dig around the circumference of the hole to make it easier to reach the baby. Finally, the tiny elephant is saved. Every elephant in the herd comes up to the baby and smells it with their trunks. The bond among members of the herd and their helpfulness saved the youngster's life. This amazing self-sacrifice in the animal world is one of the miracles of God's creation. In a verse of the Quran, God reveals, "And in your creation and all the creatures He has spread about, there are signs for people with certainty." Arabian birds. This is the Middle East. It is very hard to survive in this hot, dry land. This little creature, known as the Arabian bird, manages to survive in this difficult environment. This is because these birds have a wonderful solidarity and cooperation among themselves. They do almost everything together. This includes washing themselves. After washing themselves, they sunbathe. While the birds are drying their wings, they also clean one another. This is very important for their health. Without tiring or losing their enthusiasm, they groom one another. Among Arabian birds, there is also a division of labor. For example, the whole flock working together finds food for the young. Later, the collected food is shared equally. The responsibility for guarding the flock is also shared equally. Every bird takes its turn keeping watch from the top of a tree. When it comes time to change the guard, the new sentry brings a portion of the food to its waiting friend and takes over the watch. This guard is of vital importance for the safety of the flock. The Arabian bird, on guard duty, immediately sounds the alarm when danger comes. The whole flock comes together to protect themselves. They make their enemy uncomfortable and distract its attention. When the danger is over, life returns to normal. The guard on duty returns to its place. The chicks start to play with one another. Very well. How have these birds come to have such a strong sense of solidarity with one another? The birds you see are all animals without consciousness. Why do these animals keep guard over their friends? You would expect it to fly off and find enough food to fill its own stomach. But, contrary to this expectation, it shows great self-sacrifice. Without eating a thing, it does guard duty like a soldier with great determination. Who teaches these birds their sense of self-sacrifice? Who commands them to put themselves in danger for the sake of their friends? Certainly it is Almighty God, who gives these little birds, which He created from nothing, their sense of community, solidarity, and self-sacrifice. Meerkats. These cute little animals called meerkats live in a community, and there is a wonderful solidarity among them. Solidarity is of vital importance for them because they live in a very dangerous place. Every morning, meerkats first check on their security and then spread out over the land to find food. In this community, every member has a different responsibility.